Ging Freecss, the most mysterious monster in Hunter x Hunter. When it comes to Hunter x Hunter, we've seen some ridiculously overpowered characters. Meruem, Netero, the Royal Guards. But then there's Ging Freecss, the man, the myth, the walking enigma. This dude is so strong, so ridiculously skilled, that even the series itself refuses to tell us just how broken he really is. He's like that one over-leveled RPG character who just casually strolls into boss fights without even checking his inventory. Ging is the ultimate flex machine, constantly downplaying his power while casually doing things that should be impossible. But how strong is he really? Buckle up, because we're about to unravel the legend of a man who dodges bullets, copies abilities instantly, and somehow makes everyone respect him, even if they absolutely hate him. Let's start with the most hype-inducing statement. Isaac Netero, the absolute powerhouse who threw hands with Meruem, put Ging in the top 5 Nen users in the world. This isn't some random flex. This is coming from a guy who trained for years by punching a wall 10,000 times a day and fought an unkillable alien god. If Netero is saying that Ging is a Nen prodigy, then we all just need to sit down and accept it. To make things even more absurd, we still don't even know what Ging's aura type is. He casually flexes skills in enhancement, emission, transmutation, and manipulation, which is already ridiculous because most people struggle to master just one. He's like the Swiss Army knife of Nen, except every tool in it is secretly a nuclear warhead. Here's a rundown of just some of the nonsense Ging has casually pulled off. Master of Pip Play. Okay, hear me out. Pip Play is a dexterity challenge using aura. Most Nen users struggle to get the hang of it. Ging? He's so good at it that other skilled Nen users are visibly impressed watching him. Imagine pulling up to an NBA game and casually draining three-pointers while the pros just stand there, jaws on the floor. Ability copying shenanigans. One of the most ridiculous flexes in Hunter x Hunter history. Ging copies Leorio's ability instantly after being hit by it, and proceeds to use it even better than Leorio himself. But wait, it gets dumber. Ging then copies 2 other abilities Leorio had never even used before, an ultrasound technique and a phasing bullet attack, and executes them expertly. That's like getting punched in a fighting game and immediately unlocking your opponent's entire moveset. Except you're playing in a tournament final. The only survivor of the 276th Hunter exam. This is just slipped in there like it's no big deal. But let's be real. He was the only one to make it out of the most brutal Hunter exam in history. Dodges Nen-enhanced bullets. Standard shonen power flex? Maybe. But considering he's never even seen a serious battle in the series yet, and he's already casually dodging bullets, what does that say about his real abilities? Punches the ground so fast he creates afterimages. This sounds like some Dragon Ball nonsense, but it's real. He punches the ground so fast that he leaves behind afterimages, meaning this man is basically throwing speed blitz punches on a static surface. Ging is qualified to be triple star. There are fewer than 10 triple star hunters in the world, meaning he's part of the ultimate elite, the GOATs of the profession. Triple star hunters have made world-changing discoveries or contributions. Ging could be one, but he has not bothered to apply for the classification like it's no big deal. He's also an absolute pain to deal with. People hate working with him because he's so unpredictable, but at the same time, everyone respects him. The Zodiacs listen to him, Pariston plays mind games with him, and even beyond Netero, the guy leading an expedition to the Dark Continent acknowledges his worth. Ging is basically that overqualified employee who constantly undermines management yet somehow gets away with everything. Ging's mystery, Hatsu, what could it be? We don't even know what Ging's Hatsu is yet. But considering what we do know, it's probably something mind-blowing. Here are some wild theories. Advanced ability mimicry. He already copies moves just by being hit with them. What if his Hatsu lets him copy anything he sees? Nen adaptation. A theory suggests he can manipulate Nen freely, meaning he doesn't need a set ability. He just adjusts in real time. Reality-bending shenanigans. What if his ability lets him predict Nen flows and manipulate fights before they even start? That would explain why he's always so confident. Honestly, knowing Hunter x Hunter, his Hatsu is probably something completely insane that Togashi is saving for the perfect moment. And when it's revealed, the fandom is going to lose its collective mind. To sum it up, Ging Freecss is one of the most ridiculously overpowered characters in Hunter x Hunter. And the series hasn't even scratched the surface of his true abilities. He's got insane combat skills, next-level intelligence, ridiculous adaptability, and zero interest in showing off. That's what makes him so dangerous. He doesn't need to prove anything. If Hunter x Hunter were a video game, Ging would be that hidden final boss that never shows up unless you 100% complete the story, unlock all achievements, and then sacrifice your save file to the dark gods of RNG. And that's why we can't wait for Dark Continent Arc to bring this man into the spotlight, because when that happens, we're finally going to see what happens when a god-tier hunter actually gets serious.